Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tisha, and today we're going to do a video that I've been very excited to bring to you. We're going to do the top 22 body fragrances from Bath and Body Works for the year 2022. And I think this is posting on New Year's Eve, so we are ending the year with this video. It took me a while to go through everything that we've gotten, make sure that I had the year right. I mean, for the most part, I can remember, but it has been a crazy year. So these are just the scents that really stuck out to me. It's definitely going to be a preference thing. There's some things missing here, I'm sure, but for the most part, as I was going over the scents that I really, really loved, these are the ones that came to mind. So we're going to jump in because it will probably be a long video, and we know that your girl likes to ramble. So there is an honorable mention, Midnight Amber Glow. It did not make my list. In fact, it made a totally different list. I kind of put this in a meh category, but I wanted to talk about it in this one because this scent I was supposed to love. Everything about this scent, the notes are smooth amber, caramel latte, vanilla bourbon. This was supposed to be like my new sweet whiskey, and I just like it okay. I think I wanted a little bit more coffee and a little bit more of that like vanilla boozy note. It's okay. It just definitely didn't make a favorite, but it got the honorable mention spot because I kept trying to put it in, and I rearranged my list a couple times, but this one actually fell to the 23 spot. So runner up is Midnight Amber Glow. Let me know down below, did you guys absolutely love this one? I thought it was just okay in both candle and body care, so it didn't quite make the list, but it came close. Okay, the first scent I'm going to talk about with you is this one, Bubbly Rosé. So we did just get this in body care this year. It's been a little overpackaged, if I'm being honest. I think this was trying to come for champagne toast glory, but the notes are pinkling, I always do that, pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and a splash of cranberry. I will say, at least they didn't put raspberry in this because they put raspberry in everything this year. But this was one that came out in the brunch collection, and I liked it quite a bit. I only liked one scent more than this, and the others were actually returning scents. But Bubbly Rosé gets a spot on my list because I absolutely do love this scent. I just don't reach for it as much as I reach for some of the others. But when you have a collection the size of mine, it's really hard to reach for everything at the same time. But Bubbly Rosé, we were wanting it in the candle. We wanted it to come out in body care, and it did. So my hope is that in 2023, they keep trying new things, like bringing us candles into body care, because this is one that worked 100%. And if they don't do that automatically, sometimes when they go to do it, it just doesn't work all the time. So that was number 22. Number 21, and I think this one falls a lot farther down on the list for some, was Copper Coconut Sands. This was actually my favorite thing that came out this summer from like the Tropics collection. I used to love Coconut Sunset, was like my favorite scent. But this year, this is really creamy coconut. I love it. It is notes, they're hard to read on my old eyes. Sun-kissed coconut, soft orchid petals, creamy sandalwood. And it just kind of smells a little like luxurious, a little expensive. I love sandalwood for that. Very creamy coconut. And then that last note of orchid petals. I don't really get a ton of like floral from this, but it definitely makes it feel beachy, maybe like Hawaiian, if you will. I like this far better than I actually like pink pineapple sunrise, but that was a fruity scent, so that was another one that probably could have gotten a runner-up spot, but I gave it to Midnight Amber Glow. This was really, really good in the single wick. I hope that they think about bringing this out in a 3-wick for summer. It would be a great scent. That was just so smooth and creamy. I really, really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed this in the body care, all of it. Body cream, the mist, quite a bit. I think we just got a lot at one time, so as you can see, there's not a huge dent in this, but I definitely plan to pull this out and use it for like a spring-summer transition scent. It's really, really nice, and just kind of, it's like clean, creamy coconut, like not too over the top with any fruit notes, so I think that's what this is meant for, the summer lovers that aren't all into the fruit. Another scent I really did enjoy that we got this summer, I didn't get quite as much use of, but I like this scent a lot, is Golden Ocean Pearl. This has notes of bergamot breeze, vanilla orchid, and golden amber. And this just smelled clean with like a little hint of vanilla. And, you know, I like amber too, but yeah, I like this one a lot. I don't know, the name's really kind of cute, but I don't think it goes with like, it's not too beachy for me. It does smell like a perfume. I like that bergamot cleanness to it, and I also like that the amber gives it like that perfumey scent. Just a really unique scent, because again, a lot of times we get a lot of coconut, a lot of fruit in the summer. This came out for those of you that just like that clean, salty type of scent, and it was very summery to me. So another one I can pull out for that transition time was Golden Ocean Pearl. And I don't remember what else came out in that collection, but I don't think I picked up any of it. My first scent, so this would be, let's see. Sorry, number 18 goes to Bright Christmas Morning. This is in the same vein as like your bubbly rosé. It has red ripe berries, blood orange, crisp apple. I think what makes it kind of Christmassy is the apple note. I don't think they use that as much. I mean, that could kind of be fall, but mixing it with like the blood orange and the cranberry, it definitely does give me like bubbly rosé with like a hint of like a Christmas cider type of thing. I really like this one. It was another Candle to Body Care, and I get excited for those. It's just something different. I haven't used this one a ton either, but I do really like it, and I just like how it's kind of like that fruity bubbly note to it. And I'm just going to smell amazing after the end of this video. But I don't know, this was, you know, something different for Christmas. That's what I think I like the most about it. We usually always get our Vanilla Bean Noel or Twisted Peppermint, but here was something different, and it wasn't, you know, just a repackage like Winterberry Wonder, Snowflakes and Cashmere. So I really liked that part of it. I think one other scent maybe made the list a little bit higher, but again, kind of like Bubbly Rosé, it's pretty safe scent. You know, non-offensive scent. You can spray the daylights out of it and it's not gonna like run anybody off. It's very fruity, and I really like that one. So that was Bright Christmas Morning. I think I did a pretty good job of translating it from Candle to Body Care too. Okay, number 17 is gonna go to Fresh Coconut and Cotton. Now, this was the scent I liked the most at the time. I thought White T-shirt was going to win, but I like this one far better. And this is still a good scent. Like I said, all of these are likes. It's just, you know, how often do I reach for them or how often do I think about them type of thing. This is Coconut, Coastal Breeze, and Beachside Cotton. And I liked this far better than White T-shirt. It didn't actually even make my list, White T-shirt. This has got a sweetness to it that I really, really enjoy. Again, I'm just going to keep spraying and smelling myself, but yeah, it's the sweetness of the coconut for me and that like beachy air. I really enjoy this a lot. This is going to be a nice clean scent kind of recommendation I'd have if you don't love fruit or coconut or tropical scents. You'd probably really like this. I think it's actually out again for semi-annual sale, which is great. But I loved it a lot. I liked a couple other scents far more than this. And like I said, when my White T-shirt came out, I didn't even have my eyes on this. And I smelled this in the store and I was like, why is this not everybody's favorite? And then I think as everybody was kind of trying them all out, the sweet scent lovers really enjoyed Fresh Coconut and Cotton because it's got this sweetness to it. Mixed with that freshness, that's just really, really good. All right, 16 goes to Peach Prosecco Macaron. This is the other scent from the brunch collection that I enjoyed quite a bit. The notes are peach prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaron cookie. And this doesn't smell too much like a cookie to me. I really kind of got like a peach ring scent from this. But I love fruity scents. So this was definitely going to make my list. I don't think that the brunch collection overall became as popular. Maybe it's just because it's so far removed now that we're like almost to the next version of the brunch collection. But this was a scent that at the time was my absolute favorite out of all 5 of the scents that they offered. But again, some of them were just repeat packaging type of things. But I love this collection as a whole, and I do hope they do another version of this. I just hope they give us new scents because I just like new stuff. So this one was peach rings. It smelled really good. Definitely had that like sweet tart peach scent with a little bit of vanilla in there, and it was very wearable. I love this. They didn't do this in the candle. It was like Prosecco and peaches, but kind of the same notes, and that was just such a juicy, like strong throwing candle. And I felt like these notes when you sprayed on were very strong, so they kind of hung around there a little bit longer. That's my memory anyway. That was, let's see, 15. We're going to go with Iced Sugar Plum. This was the other one from Christmas that I thought was pretty fun to get. Not necessarily an exact dupe to any candle, but this is Sparkling Sugar Plum, Snowdrop Petals, and Whipped Marshmallow. I don't think I love this as much as I thought I would. I actually kind of like that Rainbow Swirl candy a little bit. I think that would have been fun in a full size, or that kind of fit the name a little bit more to me. This one, I think it just has like a floral marshmallow scent, but when I think of floral marshmallow, it's got like a cookie background to me. I really get like a cookie from here, but like floral marshmallow, I'm thinking like Killian, and that just doesn't compare to that. So I like it okay. I probably could have used minis in this, and that one was pretty good. So I didn't even include that because it was a mini, but that would be another scent I really enjoyed. But that just might be me with my candy loving, fruit loving scent. This was pretty good. Again, I get like a cookie, and that's really not in the notes. It might be with the mix of like the marshmallow, might just be bringing out like a vanilla cookie base. But yeah, I just think that I don't get a ton of berry. I get a lot of marshmallow or vanilla, and then I get a little bit of like a winterized type of like petal, I guess. So it's fun. It's a fun scent, but I guess just the name didn't really match for me. I was thinking something else. So when that's what we got, I thought, okay. So anyways, let's keep moving. I think this is 14 Strawberry Snowflakes. This was another really good scent for Christmas. I think it's like, well, I got another one coming, but like pretty high up there in terms of what we got for Christmas this year. This is Juicy Strawberry, Whipped Cream, and Ice Bergamot. I know I've heard somebody, I think it may be Leah Janae, she's said this smells like a perfume, but I think it would be mixed really well with Floral Marshmallow from Dossier. I don't have Gingham Love, don't be shy, but it definitely has a strawberry note that one doesn't seem to. But the marshmallow, or the whipped cream, I guess I should say, comes out, and then there's this nice icy bergamot clean scent to it. Really nice. I love it. Very wintry to me. I feel like this is definitely perfectly fit in a winter collection. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't, but I really enjoyed Strawberry Snowflakes. So I'm really glad I picked this one up. The next one is 13, and that's going to go to Butterfly. Butterfly was pretty good. This was Raspberry Nectar, Iris Petals, and Airy Vanilla. Definitely like a raspberry vanilla with like a freshness to it. I wouldn't quite say like a gingham freshness, but there's like a fresh air in here. But it's not like Open Sky, well, to me. So Open Sky didn't smell like fresh air. It just smelled like air. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember somebody said like camping, and I was like, yeah. But I don't want to spray that on me. So I'm really not, I was never into the Open Sky body care, but it might just been my chemistry. This just really came off as a really nice raspberry vanilla. I love the perfume because it looked like the Mariah Carey from the 90s to me. But this was a good signature scent. They did a pretty good job, I think, this year overall of the signature scents that they offered us. And I want to say this was like the first one that came out, but I might be wrong about that. But Butterfly did make my list. I love that in candle and body care, but I put it on my body care list. Okay, next is 12, and that's going to go to Wrapped in Vanilla. Now, I know these are new, but these are my kind of scents. So it definitely, since it was brought out in 2022, I wanted to give it a spot on my list, even though we've had these for just a hot minute. This is Soft Vanilla, Velvet Sugar, and Chantilly Cream. And it is vanilla, but it's a very pretty, because vanilla is kind of basic, let's be honest, but it's a very pretty vanilla scent. This would mix so well with anything you want to heighten into a gourmand. You'd spray this with anything and it's going to turn it into a gourmand scent. But I think it's really pretty, and I love things like this where it's vanilla, but it's more than that to me. Like, it's not just a basic vanilla. I have plenty of that in my collection. I really liked Wrapped in Vanilla. I didn't get much of the pieces because I just feel like that's a scent for sure I could blend, and I'm trying to work on blending more this year so that I can get rid of more stuff, just to buy more stuff though. That's my toxic trait right there. But I do want to use up more stuff, so that's what we're looking at doing in 2023. So be prepared for like project use it ups and all kinds of fun little things, just like I did this year, to kind of just keep the collection rotated and fresh. But rotated and fresh. But I really did enjoy Wrapped in Vanilla, so I'm glad I grabbed it in the mist because they last the longest. So that I said was 12, but that was 13. Here's 12. Autumn Drive. This came out in the fall, and I was just ready for something new. And we just got a ton of repackages right at that point, which is fine. A lot of the fast that it came out, all in stuff I already had. And then I remember I didn't really love Golden Hour Coast. And there was another one, I can't remember. But Autumn Drive is fruity, and I love it. It's wild raspberry, warm amber, vanilla, birch. Now, they gave us a lot of raspberry this year, but apparently it's a scent that I really enjoy because I keep picking it up. I really love how fruity this is, and the amber and the birch just kind of mix into like a nice fall kind of air to me. But what I really get is the sweetness from the raspberry, and I think that's what I love the most about this scent. And like I said, at this time, I just wanted something new. This is what they gave us, and I really enjoy it. So that's the only thing I have from like that fall time. And I think that was really when I started to slow down a little bit. So number 11 is going to go to Cloud 9. I really enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. This is Jasmine. Oh no, sorry. My Eyes Lavender Breeze Morning Dewdrops Cozy Amber. And that's what I would want to say about this scent. It's very cozy to me, but like in a very spa spring way. Yeah, it just gives me like a spa scent, but like in a very like cozy spring kind of like change in weather. And I just really like it. It smells very perfumey to me. I just kind of loved this and put it away because I was trying to work on other things. So I'm glad I had this in my collection. At the time, I think this came out with like Pastel Skies, and that was like a cotton candy scent. And there was a lot of Valentine's, I want to say, happening at this time. So I don't remember if people love this or not. But for me, I don't have a lot of stuff. I don't do aromatherapy almost whatsoever. So this was kind of like a way for me to have like aromatherapy scent because I really enjoy the lavender too. But like this would be a great bedtime scent. I didn't think of that until now, but I would say that this would be a nice cozy bedtime scent. It's really nice and I love that scent. Okay, I don't know if this is high enough up for anyone else, but this is where I put it. So let's see, this is number 10 and we're gonna give 10 to Dream Bright. Now packaging. This is number 1. This is so pretty. It looks like it's absolutely dripping in diamonds. It's so cute. This was the signature scent they gave us for Christmas, and it's really, really pretty. I definitely picked this up in a mini perfume. I think I picked up almost everything except for Fall and Bloom. I did not really care for that in little mini perfume, so there's that. This is Sapphire Berries, Night Blooming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. Another note, besides raspberry, we're getting a lot of vanilla this year. But the crystallized part just makes me think that this is perfect for winter. This would be like a night out kind of perfume. Like I would definitely think that this would be pretty like too much type of thing. You know, I love like Dark Kiss and Into the Night, but they can be a little much. This is a little bit subdued. Doesn't smell anything like them, but it's just like a light berry, a light floral, a light vanilla, but it's really pretty and I am really happy to have this. I didn't go too crazy. I don't even know how many pieces of that collection I have, but yeah, I'm really loving Dream Bright. Okay, so a lot of these scents that I'm going to share with you from 9 and up are from earlier in the year, and I just had a little bit more time to play with them. Now, having said that, most of these are still full because having time to play with them sometimes, especially when you do product use-ups, sometimes that means like 1 to 2, 3 to 4 times that you used it. But I do think that these scents made the top of my list because they're super unique, especially to Bath and Body Works, and I'm just really happy that they went out of the box a little bit, not really, but like gave us some scents that are nostalgic and aren't like everyday scents, but just really nice to have and to kind of well round your collection, if you will. So for number 9, I'm going to give it to Orange Vanilla Twist. This came out for summer semi-annual sale, and I think, if I'm being honest, that is my favorite sale because they usually give us more new stuff. I'm still smelling a few things. And that's, I don't know, I just always get excited for a new collection of things I don't already have. This is Juicy Orange Summer Sherbet and Vanilla Cream. I love sherbet. It's like one of my favorite summer treats. And this does smell like those push pops. I call them Flintstone push pops because I feel like when I was little, they were in little like Flintstone packaging. But it's just like a nice orange dreamsicle. Really pretty scent and just so out of the box for them. Like they have given us some soda scents, but I just can't remember another time where I've had like a nice juicy orange vanilla scent, like a dreamsicle. So this one I love. I haven't worn it a ton, but like I love having it just to mix and blend and think of new scents and all kinds of stuff. So I really am happy to have that, and it was a really fun scent to get. Number 8 is going to go to Summer Melody. This was a good one. I went through a whole little mini spray of this, and I'm really surprised that that's all the dent I've made in this one. I might actually have another one. Sometimes I do that. I accidentally get 2 and I work on both because I feel like I've definitely worn this quite a bit right before Poppy came out. I was loving Summer Melody. This is Golden Honeydew and Bronze Vanilla. What I love about Summer Melody is they did try to do a lot of things this year with like simple notes. Like not 5 notes, you know, 2 notes. It smells like this and that, and that's all. And I really like how some of those scents really kind of came to the top of my list as favorites. This is definitely just like a honeydew vanilla type of scent, but it's really pretty. It's so, oh, it's so juicy and good. I love this. So the bronze vanilla, I don't know if that's really like a coconut vanilla, maybe, but it just smells very summery, very tropical, and I love this scent. So that made the list at number, man, we're at number 8. Number 7, and honestly, everything from here on out is an absolute love. I feel like that one was too. Everything from 10 and above was an absolute love. But this has been a very fun scent to have, very similar to the orange vanilla twist, was Bubblegum Pop. And honestly, this one was up higher on my list for a while, but I realized I really did kind of love a few of these other ones a little bit more. This is just like your powdery gumball bubblegum scent. It's gumball sugar, candied fruit, and citrus burst. But what my favorite part of this scent is, I love mixing this with my different perfumes that have fruity notes, and it just like automatically makes it seem more expensive. I don't know why. I have a ton of fruity perfumes. It's one of my favorites. And this is just one of those body mists that I can use with it. So it's just a really fun, like I said, nostalgic scent to have. I'm really glad they came out with this collection. And I know I'm working on a couple mists because I actually have one in my bedroom next to my perfumes, but this is just one that was sitting on my cart. But love this scent, and I'm really happy that we got some fun stuff like that this year from Bath & Body Works. That's what makes me a collector, is the fun. The fun of it, like I said, having things that you wouldn't normally have if you didn't shop at this crazy store, my favorite part. Okay, number 6 goes to Blush Cardigan. I know, this is new, but upon first sniff, I've loved this. And in fact, every time I've thought about going to Sass, this was the only thing that I was like, if I'm going to go, I'm going to back this up because I love it. And it's probably already all gone. And I don't really need it, but this is just sweet raspberries, sugar dip violet, warm amber. I love the smell of this. This just smells so pretty, so girly, so fruity. I love this scent. I don't even get the name Blush Cardigan. I don't know what that means, but just like pink sweater, right? But yeah, I think this smells so pretty. And like I said, it was at a time where I wasn't buying a ton, and I was definitely like having to be careful of just like, you know, buying online without trying anything. And so I would go in store and I'd miss stuff sometimes, but this, I was like, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, give it to me. I love it. Number 5 is another scent that I love, Buttercups and Berry Bellini. This came out in the spring. It's strawberry puree, buttercup flowers, and bubbly Prosecco. Very similar to bubbly rosé, but it does have a nice strawberry note, whereas bubbly rosé has like a cranberry note. That's a subtle difference, but it was enough of a difference for me. And I just really, really enjoyed this scent. And this was like another collection where this was the only new thing that we got, and it just smells so pretty, the strawberry. It's like the strawberry note in Strawberry Daiquiri, and that's like all I get in that candle. That's the most prominent note in here. But in here you also get those bubbly notes, so that's why I compare it to bubbly rosé. But just really good scent. And like I said, if you know me, you knew that was going to be on my list. Okay, this scent took my breath away. I loved Fresh Getaway. It's yuzu, citrus, and fresh ocean air, and it's just so like salty skin, beachy vibes. I love this scent. And it's just clean. They gave us a perfume in this too. That is a beautiful perfume, and I normally just like fruity scented perfumes, but I love the clean air with that hint of citrus, and it's just a hint. Like I said, it's not overpowering. It's not just citrus, or this would be so much citrus. This definitely has that, like, I don't want to say salty. It says fresh ocean air, but I get like a salty vibe from this. And I just really, really love this scent. And again, this is unique to my collection because for the most part, I love my fruity scents, but this just smells so good. I reach for it over other scents that I love very often. Number 3 is Poppy. Poppy was my favorite signature, well, pretty close to my favorite signature scent of the year. I really enjoyed this one. I sprayed the heck out of my perfume. I've actually gone through a full size perfume of Poppy. I think that's probably why this mist is still so full, but that should be coming in an empties video very soon. I think I wore this for a month straight. That's a lot for me, especially when I love other stuff. I might have mixed it here and there with something, but I really enjoy this. This has notes of fresh morning dew, wild poppies, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. And I loved the pear note. Was it in like There's a pear note in something that I loved. Was it more Magnolia Charm? That's not anything like this, but I think that's a scent note that I do enjoy in, like, I was kind of talking earlier about loving fruity scent notes, but like pear, I can't think of a ton of scents that I have. There was this one, it was like pear Riesling or something. That was so yummy. But anyway, I don't get that super strong in here, but there is a fruity presence. I like that the rhubarb seems to be sweet with the sugared rhubarb, because sometimes that's not a scent that I love, and the fresh morning dew air doesn't like choke me out, because sometimes when that's added to a scent, I don't love it, but they just put it all in here, made it so good, and Poppy definitely was, it's number 3, but I would say that like probably my most worn scent of the year, but that's not what this list is. Okay, the last two, well, these are hard. These are really, really hard for me. But definitely Gingham Love. This came out for Valentine's Day. And another one I have in the perfume. And that's why I was saying Poppy was my favorite signature scent. But this was technically a signature scent too. This is Sugared Red Berries, Blushing Freesia, and Rosemary. And this is just like a pretty fruity floral scent to me. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best at describing scents, but fruity floral, not offensive floral, not just fruity, bubbly, meh. It's just pretty. And like I said, the Freesia gives it that like perfumey scent. It's very strong. I thought, well, I really like Gingham Gold, but this is probably my favorite flanker of the Gingham line. It'd probably be regular Gingham, then Gingham Gold, then this. But those two are really, really nice. This is just a really pretty fruity floral, so love that. And so what scent made it to my list, the top spot for 2022? This is it. I know, Pink Watermelon Blast is good though. So the reason this one made it so high up is because I was the biggest fan of Pink Watermelon, but it did have the aloe note, and sometimes I never smelled it and it just smelled like candy. And then sometimes I did, and it smelled like candy mixed with plants. And I thought that was a little strange. But this is just straight up the candy. This is your Jolly Rancher. Pink Watermelon is one of my favorite candles. And they pretty much put it in the body care here. Added the word blast. Juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. That's actually the notes on the candle. So I know that it's dupe. But this was so pretty. Again, I love Firecracker Pop in the summer. But this was a new scent that I absolutely loved. And I would love this in even more stuff. Like, I'd love this in a perfume. I know they don't do that. But this would be a really fun perfume to have, a watermelon scented perfume. I love the scent of watermelon. And so that took my top spot. But as you can see, I struggled. And I'm just glad that they brought this as well as Pink Watermelon. Now I have both. And I have like the whole line. I'm good. But I wonder, just thinking about scents like this and scents like Poppy and definitely scents like Fresh Getaway and Bubblegum Pop, I just wonder what they're going to bring us in 2023. Maybe I'll do a video trying to guess what I think we're going to get, but I would be totally guessing because like I have any idea. But I would love to know, and please don't feel like you need to do 22. Top 3, top 5, top 10 scents that you brought in for body care for 2022. And I hope you all have the greatest, best, funnest, safest New Year's Eve, and happy 2023 as we are moving into a new year. I was just going to try to keep this little channel going as long as I can. I appreciate all of you so much for the year that you've given me, and you do. It's you guys watching the videos that makes us creators make them. So it's all about you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting me and all of the crazy stuff I've done this year, including a job change. And there's more to come. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen in 2023. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. But until then, just take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you as soon as I can. Bye.